الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I welcome you all back to the video, and I think inshallah this is our third video if I'm right. And in this video directly we are going to start from our practicals on salah. We've already performed ablution, and inshallah I hope by now everybody should be able to correct his or her mistakes, and then we proceed to the prayer. So after you perform the ablution, maybe you perform the ablution at home or in the mosque. The next thing for you to do is to enter the mosque, right? If it's at home, either you perform ablution at home or the mosque. When you are going to the mosque, there's also an adhkar for it. I think maybe in the group we are going to write it. We're going to be reciting Allahumma ja'al fi qalbi nura, fi lisani nura, fi sam'i nura, fi basari nura, wa min fawqi nura, wa min tahti nura, wa an yamini nura, wa an shimali nura, wa min amami nura, wa min khalfi nura, waj'al fi nafsi nura, wa a'zim li nura, wa 'azzim li nura, واجعل لي نورا واجعل لي نورا اللهم أعطني نورا واجعل في عصبي نورا وفي لحمي نورا وفي دمي نورا وفي شعري نورا وفي بشري نورا اللهم اجعل لي نورا في قبري ونورا في عظامي وزدني نورا وزدني نورا وزدني نورا وهب لي نورا على نور. So this is the adhkar you recite while on your way to the mosque. While coming to the mosque, we are going to be reciting an adhkar for entering the mosque. Dua dukhul al-masjid. And this adhkar you are going to be reciting it while coming. You are going to be saying أعوذ بالله العظيم وبوجهه الكريم وسلطانه القديم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله اللهم افتح لي أبواب رحمتك. Then you come in with your right leg. We can see that with your right leg. Then you come into the mosque. So the moment you come into the mosque, to stand for your salah, you are not going to stand just anyhow. You are going to make sure your legs are straight. If it's congregational prayer, you are going to join your legs like this. We can see that. Don't separate your legs while praying, or just join your toes together. Your toes together. No, not like this. So you're going to join your legs together and make sure your legs are straight if it's congregational prayer. But if you are praying alone, the same time, make sure your leg is straight, something like this. Make sure your legs are straight, facing the Qibla. Make sure your legs are not facing somewhere else. Like maybe your legs should do something like this. Or even if you are alone, your legs should be facing somewhere like this. Somewhere like this. No, there's no. So even if you just come into the mosque, you don't just come in and just stand anyhow. Just to stand anyhow. Maybe you just come into the mosque and you just stand like this and you start your prayer. No. You are going to, when you want to stand for your salah, we know khushu' is necessary for your salah. There is you need to be calm and make sure you know you are standing in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this is the right way of keeping your leg. Make sure your legs are not too wide, and don't close them too close. Don't close them too much. No, none of this is right. Just make sure your legs are normal, just like your status, the way you are, your creation. Just don't make sure you too wide your leg and you don't close them. So this is the perfect way for standing for your salah. After you stand the way you're supposed to for your salah, the next thing you're going to do is takbiratul ihram. We know takbiratul ihram is one of the obligatory acts of salah. So while saying your takbiratul ihram is compulsory. You must make sure you do your takbiratul ihram very well before you start your salah, because it's the opening takbir. You use that takbir to open your prayers. So takbiratul ihram, you have just two ways of raising up hands for your takbiratul ihram. It's compulsory you raise up your hand for takbiratul ihram. Why you want to say your Allahu Akbar for takbiratul ihram? It's compulsory you raise up your hand. So you have two ways of raising up your hand. It's either you raise it close to your ear and make sure we can see that, wait, make sure your hands are facing the Qibla. Can we see that? Don't just make them face your ear. Something like this, close your ear. Or you want to do takbir, you just say Allahu Akbar. No, make sure your hands are facing the Qibla. So it's either you do like this and the hands should be close to your ear, and don't make your hands too tight and don't open them too much. No, you are not insulting anybody. You just have to make them normal, flexible, and then make sure they are not too open and they are not too tight. Something like this. So, and make sure they are facing Qibla. The Qibla. Then you can say your takbiratul ihram, raising your hands close to your ear. Or the other way around is by raising them up close to your shoulder. You can see that. So these are the your hands are too open. You can just do like this, something like this. Can you show us? Something like this. And just make sure your hands are facing the Qibla and not facing anywhere else. You can see that. So you don't just come into the mosque and just do your takbiratul ihram anyhow. Even while you meet people praying congregationally, the prayer is already ongoing. You have to stand, even if they are on ruku. You don't want to miss that prayer. Instead of you missing the all prayer, it's better you miss the rakah. Stand, say your takbiratul ihram, alright, then you join the congregation. For your takbiratul ihram, you have three ways of saying your takbiratul ihram, saying Allahu Akbar. It's either you say the takbiratul ihram before raising up your hands, then you raise up the hands, just like
Allahu Akbar.
you can see that. Or you say the takbiratul ihram at the same time raising up your hand, at the same time saying takbiratul ihram. Can we see that?
Allahu Akbar.
Can see that. Or you say the takbiratul ihram after you would have raised up your hand, after raising up your hand, after you've raised up your hand for the takbir, then you say it later. Can we?
Allahu Akbar.
So in either of these three ways, you can do any. You can say your takbiratul ihram in any of these. Make sure your hands are facing the qibla, and then your takbiratul ihram is perfect. After the takbiratul ihram, the next thing is to place your hand on your chest. You are not placing them on your stomach. Don't place them like this. No, you are not asked to place your hand on your stomach, and you are not placing them on your neck. Something like this. No. We have two ways of placing hands on the chest. On the chest is either do what we call wada, just like what he did now. Wada, you can see he held his left hand with his right hand. You are going to use your right hand. You are going to use your right hand to hold your left hand, just like can you show us? You're going to use your right hand, hold the ankle of your hand, then you place it on your chest like this. This is what we call wada. Or you can do, no, this is what we call kabadu. Kabadu. You can put your hand like this on your chest. Make sure it's on your chest. Or you do what we call wada. Let this brother show us what we call wada. This wada, you are just going to place your right hand on your left. The palm of your right hand will cover from the ankle of your left hand on your chest. Make sure it's on your chest. Then that's the perfect way of placing your hand on your chest for your prayer. Inshallah, not to prolong everything, I think we should stop here for the day. Then in our next video we are going to start from where we stop. So anyway, you are making mistake so far from what you've learned today, make sure you correct your mistakes and practice them before we get to the next video. And if you have any question, you can ask in the WhatsApp discuss group, or you have anything, any correction to make or anything to add. Nobody is above mistake. You can actually discuss it either in the comment section or in the WhatsApp group. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaykum salam.